Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Stock Anime Robin. In this video, I'll be unboxing and reviewing the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Gogeta from the anime movie Dragon Ball Super Broly. And this set is manufactured by Bandai Tamashii Nation. Now, before opening this set, let's see what the details we can see from the case. So we have the main figure itself here, as we can see in this sort of transparency, and there's at least two alternate face parts for the Gogeta in his Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or commonly known as Super Saiyan Blue form. And also looks like we have a alternate headpiece, and we can't see the face through the Tamashii Nation sticker here, but it's got black hair, so it's apparently the alternate headpiece for the base Saiyan form. So this is one of the more interesting SH Figuarts because it has like a ability to portray transformation of like a character's one form and another. So, and on the back, you can see how this figure is, like all SH Figuarts, is very poseable and very articulated. And now let's get the figure out of the case. And as you see in the case, we have just a few. This is like a survey sheet, which is not important for us here, and we have a operation manual or instruction manual, and it shows us how we can change the pieces, although these are relatively easy enough. You don't actually need instructions, and yes, and how the head parts can interchange, so can various different hand parts. Let's check out this figure's articulation. So with its head, it can look left and right easily, and unfortunately, because of the collar, this figure cannot bend its neck to look up. However, its torso can kind of bend up a bit, so you can probably, with some adjustment, make it look like it's looking up. The short sleeve here is slightly poseable, but it's kind of loose, so you want to be careful when you move around this. If you break this support piece here, this could fall off. And you can look down, but you can't make it push too hard, otherwise you might push the face off the head. that. And now its arm can rotate its shoulder like 360, and the shoulders can push forward. There's also rotation joint here between its bicep muscle and the shoulder section. And the fist can rotate to different degree. So like with this hand, the easiest pose you can make is some kind of punching pose here. Leg can kick up, bend down. And at its side, can also turn inward, outward. To rotate the angle you can pose the legs at, and its knee, this double joint here. Its feet is flexible. Can bend the foot as well, so you can pose like when it needs like stand on its toes kind of pose. That's the general articulation of the figure, so you can basically make all kinds of poses with it, and especially with the display stand, you can support it to do a lot of the kind of pose that it wouldn't be able to do on its own, like a kicking pose. Now let's explore this figure's articulation. So its head can look left and right. So unfortunately not down a lot. You push it too hard, you could push its face off its head. And because of this back collar, it cannot look up. You can try to bend its torso upward so that it can look like it's maybe looking up. So the torso can bend down, forward, backwards. And the arm can rotatable. And a little minor problem with the sleeve part here. See inside here there's a support part that's a keep the sleeve attached to the shoulder. If you pull this too hard and break it, this whole thing will fall off. And its shoulder can push forward. And this rotation joint between its shoulder and the bicep muscle. The arms can bend and the fist can rotate 360. Can turn left and right its waist. Leg can kick up 90-degree up and 90-degree backward. There's two joints at its knee, so it can bend up like that. And same with this leg. Feet also articulated. You can bend as well, so that way if it needs to do a stand on the toe pose, you can do that. And moreover, at the thigh can rotate inward, outward. This can adjust the pose for the legs. So with all these articulation, you can make the figure do all kinds of poses your imagination can carry. And with a display stand, you can also like make him do a lot of pose that wouldn't really make sense of just standing on ground. For example, you can make him do a kick, and there's no way a figure can just stand on one leg by itself, so you need to stand to hold it. It'll take although how you can make it still obviously takes practice. But I hope everyone gets a picture now. Or like this, like he's launching in the air to do a flying punch attack. Just a general cool pose, like he's rising into the air. And now let me show everyone how we can change the face and head parts as well as the hand part with this figure. The hands are the easiest. Well, technically they're all easy because all you have to do is just pull the part you want to switch off and then put the hand that you want here. And it's the same thing with the face and the head. With the face, you just literally remove the face, and now we have a freaky faceless figure here. You just put the face parts you want to change the figure's expression, and we have to literally remove figure's head to put the alternate head on. So now let's see how the figure looks with just a base Saiyan head. Here we have Gogeta's head in base form with the black hair and eyes. So just have to plug the support part into this hole here. This can be tricky because it's hard to get this part to set still, so you have to find the right angle and apply force. There we have, oh no we don't. Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna switch the fist with some other parts to put on a battle stance with Gogeta now. And here we go. This is base form Gogeta with the other hand parts that helps to put on the battle ready stance. Having an alternate headpiece to show Gogeta in the base form, thus them portraying a transformation effect is probably the best part of this set, and this effect is rare among the Saiyan Dragon Ball characters. However, one downside in this feature is that usually the alternate head is only stock with one expression. And in Gogeta's case here, it has like this light smile, and the base form head is stock with this facial expression. And now I'm gonna switch back to the Super Saiyan Blue headpiece, and let's try out other facial expression through different face parts. So in the Super Saiyan Blue form, the base face part is that of stern, almost serious expression. Let's go with the next face part, which is that of a smile, which is very much the same expression in that we saw in the base form headpiece. Again, you just have to pull the face part off and put this one on. Yeah. And this last face piece is one that's like a battle cry or him roaring. Now, with this face, it's much better to do a energy gathering power up pose. It's like when they can go yelling like "Ah!" like when Dragon Ball characters are gathering their power and go out to start really getting into battle. And with this open palm handpiece, and as well as a battle roll face, it'd be like it's the pose of firing and powerful energy blast, single-handedly, of course. And with a battle cry face, as well as this last pair of hands, we can put on a pose of Gogeta charging a powerful Kamehameha wave attack. Finally, with the same pair of hands and the battle cry face, we can have him pose actually firing the Kamehameha wave attack. So this is a really good action figure, and if you love Dragon Balls, especially Gogeta, this is definitely something you should consider getting. However, it does have some flaw to be concerned with. Again, with the shoulder piece, closing piece, if you're not careful and break it off, then this figure will look extremely incomplete. So whenever you're posing, you gotta make sure you don't press this part too hard. And beyond that, again, if you want this figure, you definitely want to consider getting a display stand so you can really do all kinds of interesting poses. And all the parts you saw, they're technically you can put on different kind of combination you want, like the smiling face with all kinds of parts you want to do with the hands, like either put on the battle stance or energy charging attack. So cool. Like if you want to have the open hand part, and then with smiling face, it's like firing energy while kind of confidently smiling. So that the characters in the Dragon Ball series have done that before. And besides that, this figure is just almost perfect. Of course, it's not without some difficulty, like the the hair, because all the both headset and all the face pieces with has those spiky hair things. So when you work on pulling the head or putting them on, you could really feel like yourself getting pinched by the spiky hair. So that's one annoyance you have to work when you're handling this figure. Besides that, this figure is just simply great. This wraps up my review for this set. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any question, please post them in the comment section. I will answer with the best of my ability. And please check out other videos in my channel.